Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to MineMogul. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. There's a diamond there. Oh, we finished our gems. I was just looking at that and was like, oh, this is taking forever. And all we needed was some rubies. And I saw that we had a ruby going through here just as this thing got jammed up by a piece of coal that had slipped through. I need a bypass to get that coal and just can't do it right now. All right, so we've got, it wants us to purchase a pipe roller. Let's go to machines, get the pipe roller, 14 grand, wow. Okay, and now it wants us to do copper pipes. Great. Pipes take up a lot of room because they're made up of plates. So you got to do plate processing too, which means you need to do crushing, melting down, plating, and then turning into pipes. And it's a bit of a mess. And we're going to run out of room here anyway, so I'm really thinking what I want to do is try to put more of the crushing and the ingot making out where the resources are coming from. Of course, right now, most of our iron and coal is right here. But the gold and the copper we can put elsewhere. Let's go around here. And come down here. We know we've got more gold right here. I put some lights in so we can see. We know we've got more gold right here. And that's blocked off. What's in here? Let's put a light in here. There we go. There. So we got, do I have any miners? No, I don't. So I have no idea what these are. Okay, that's great. Okay, so miners. This here is almost entirely iron ore. That's also almost entirely iron ore. What is in here? I like the fact you can use this as a light too. Oh, here's some diamond in here and another. There's an exit. Okay, let's get the diamond. I didn't mean to jump up and down like that. Go ahead and drop this out here for now. And then let's go back through and see where this goes. There are all sorts of little sneaky ways through around here. Okay. And there's a miner right here. Let's see what it is. There we go. That's all coal. Half coal, half iron. All iron. Half iron, half gold. That's unusual. And all gold. Okay. That's pretty good. Now how are you going to get out of there? Right here. See? See? Perfect, Growler. No problem at all. I'm just going to grab this stuff while I'm down here. And then we got to figure out where this is. Oof. That took a few tries. I tell you, jumping up out of a hole while you're trying to hold on to a bunch of resources and not have them knocked out of your grip is pretty challenging. Okay. So this is back to our gold room here. Oh, good. There's a belt I can toss this stuff onto. Alright. I wish I had some light back here. Let's see if I can put some light back here. Oh yeah, I think we emptied this box. Yeah, we did. Okay. And I'm going to put that there for right now. It might need to be moved. There's our coal. Here's our gold. There's more gold. What's this here? That's an interesting roof. This is back to that gold seam. I should have realized it was a gold seam. Look at all the gold around it. Okay, and then I just saw some diamonds there. Oh, let's get some more light going. Right there will do. And there. Oh, okay, and now we're back to here. Alright. That all looks good. Are there any little secret hidey holes in here? I do not see any. Okay. No secret hidey holes there. And I'm pretty sure I've checked this, well, these two. That one and that one I just passed. Yeah, there's nothing there. Now, I know... Get stuck on things. I know there's an area up there. Oh, wait a minute. There's an area up there, too. That's got some diamonds in it, I believe. And there's a spot with a miner right up here, which I'm not really too sure about doing anything with. But I sort of forgot what I was going down here for to begin with. I got distracted looking at all the little rooms. Let's just sneak through there, down here. Yeah, I thought we blasted an opening here. Ooh. Well, the pit looks a little bit different than it did in the demo. I see lots of copper down there. It's going to be copper heaven here, isn't it? Okay. That's a walled up area. Ah. Well, that was a big boom. That's open now. But we can't get up there. We got a bridge here. It's like they kept the idea of the little pit and the bridge over it from the demo, but oh. And this goes right down to our gold area, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, I'll take that with me. And it looks like... Hang on. Is there an opening over here? No, it looked like it from there wasn't. That looks like a copper node. And that's our pit. And now I gotta climb back out of here. I'm glad I dropped the stuff up here instead of trying to carry it. Okay, so up here, there's some more things here. Looks like iron and coal. I wonder if this elevator here is going to work. Ever. It's got a computer sitting here, a lot of broken stuff, and it looks like it's just all boarded up. Some more copper. Oop, wait a minute. Toss that down. It is a hole. Okay, let's grab this. Actually, let's get these out of the way, because otherwise I'll be tripping on them. Alright, what do we got in here? Copper. Oh! It's like a regular mine shaft, but it's blocked off. There's even a working light in here. And a rail car. And some diamonds. I'll take the diamonds. Is there anything in here? Any miner or anything? No. No, there's nothing here to mine. Just some diamonds and copper. Okay. Okay. So wait a minute here. Here's this. There's that up there. Is this our tunnel going back to... Actually, it does sort of look a little bit like... Yeah. It's our tunnel going back here. And I need to find some place to put this where it's going to be sorted properly. Right there, I think. Okay. Oh, we can get up here. Let's grab our light. Okay, so we got one miner here. That's all iron. And there's that elevator over there. Wait a minute. Let's put a light right here somewhere so I can see what I'm doing. Right there will work. Okay. And we'll just... Well, I was going to drop it over the edge, but... Okay, so what do we got in here now? Got some diamonds here. Some more diamonds here. Some diamonds here. And a hole I don't want to fall in. Let's put a light right here somewhere. Well, I didn't really want one hovering in midair. There we go. That's better. Okay, there's going to be one right there. There. Okay, so that, we can see what we're doing now. So this is half copper, half coal. And this is all copper. How the heck are we supposed to get it out of here? Oh. Well, that's a handy hole. And I fell through it. I didn't really expect it to drop through quite so easily. And it's going to come right down on... Actually, it's going to come right down on a beltway that we needed to come down on to handle stuff. Alright, so I have an idea of where everything is now. Oh, dear. I think I spent way too long doing all that. Alright, so I spent a huge amount of time exploring. I didn't really intend to, but there you go. So it wants us to start doing copper pipes. That's going to take some room. Let's get the... Okay, Master of Plates, Master of Rods. So that's 2 quests we have open to us. Oh, we're over 50 grand now. That's nice. So, yeah, plates and rods were... What we're doing... Iron rods and copper rods and gold plates. Can we get onto just one thing here? Let's take all this out. Oh, I need another rod extruder, don't I? Go. Okay, grab that. Okay, you guys just go just somewhere. Get out of my way. Okay, rod extruder. There we go. Oh. This is the machine that does not like sideways, whatchamacallits. Do I have rod straightener? That's... Actually, I can afford that. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, maybe I already have the straightener. I can get the lids, too. Okay. Conveyor. Ingot straightening conveyor right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, were we already doing... Yeah, of course... Oh, no, I don't... I'm not straightening those. I do have a straightener on that one. Okay. So, we just need to take this and... Nope. 8 right there. Perfect. Got it before the next... The next ingot came. Alright, so we've got our rods being taken care of for right now. We got gold rods, iron rods, copper rods, and for some reason, just plain old copper ingots. Not sure why I'm doing that. We should turn this into copper rods here. Let's take this out. Actually, I'm going to have to stop all of this. Let's clear physics items. Okay, and then we'll take this and turn it backwards like we did with the other one. And I did not get the wrench yet. Let's get the wrench. Tools. Let's get the hammer and the wrench both, just so it'll stop nagging me about them. Okay. That's not where I want that, but okay. So let's get rid of this support and this support. There. There. I need another straightener. Go. And we'll put you right there. There we go. And I need another. Would you stop forgetting stuff? That's not going to happen, Growler. Rod extruder. There we go. There. Now we can put our rod extruder right there. Oh, that sucks. I think I can fix that, though. Let's put, yeah, a merger on here. Yeah, perfect. Then start everything back up. Okay. So yeah, we've got both of our iron lines doing rods. We've got gold rods going. We got copper rods going. And we've got this shaking out gems for us, which we don't really need it at the moment, but, you know, the money is good. So we also need to do plates. And we need to do pipes at some point. Copper pipes. Let's go back here. Can I put a light in here somewhere? It's so dark in this little tunnel. If I put one like right here, and then put another one like right here somewhere. We'll see if that might end up being in the way, but at least I can see in here now. Okay, so we have copper down here. Let's get our miner here. That's almost pure copper. That's almost pure copper. Okay, so that's a great way to start. What's this one down here? I think this is coal. Yeah, that's all coal. And then up here, this looked like coal and iron. Almost pure iron. Mix of coal and iron. And almost pure iron. So we got some nice iron going on right there. And then it's just a copper bonanza down here. How many? Let's go down and look at this. That was a long drop. Pure copper, pure copper, pure copper, pure copper, pure copper, pure coal, pure copper, pure copper. Oh my goodness, it's a half and half there. Are there any in here? No, there are none in here. So we could set up a heck of a copper operation here. Let's start with this down here. Let's see. First things first. Ooh, what's up? Okay. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought that angle was just strange there at first. Okay. Let's that. Let's get rid of this. Set those out of the way. Oh, you know what? It'd be better. Never mind that. Let's actually do this side down here first. Let's get all this going. So this is going to be right here. There. Then do I have, yeah, one of these right here. That'll get that one going. Can I make it over this here? No. Let's do this. Instead of doing this like this, let's back up a couple here. Oh, for goodness sakes. There. 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 Okay, that gets us up over that. Then this, we'll just... Yeah, let's go around and do this. I'm going to put it, turn right there. And then we'll take this out. and put a merger in. There. So both this copper in, and that gets us up here to this. And we're going to have to... Okay, let's go ahead and... that. Do something with this. Let's toss it over there for now. I have to go around and sweep through that there. This gets us back away, so we have more room to use all of this for building. How does this look for... I think we're good there. Let's put a merger on. Like that, okay. So we'll have the iron and coal up there we can bring down through here. And, no, there we go. There. Okay, so, actually I might want to come this way too. Because we do have all that copper over that direction. So the question here is, do I, you know what? That's right up there. You know, we could make all of this area, use all of this area for the last stage. All this making pipes and making rods and stuff like that. We can do all of that in here. And we could get all of the rest of the stuff, this and this, out. I think I was saying this earlier, put in more local, but we could take that up over there, even though this is all being, you know, produced here. We could take it up over to here and just put in miners, or the stuff for doing for making ingots. Sorry, grinding the stuff up and turning it into ingots. And that would give us more room where the sell point is to make the final product. So what would we need here to do that? This rock is going to be a problem, I know that. Let's see here. Let me go get... let's get a couple of ore crushers, and let's get 4 blast furnaces. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I want to swap some of this stuff out. There, that, there. So what if we did this? What if we put ore crushers in here? Looks like we have room here. We could do a couple at least, although, you know, we might have to do one there and the one here. I've got to plan out the spacing we'll need to separate stuff out so we don't overwhelm any particular machine by trying to put too much input on it. And we do have more iron and coal. So the iron and coal and copper all would need to come in here, like have a row right here where we could then crush it and then melt it down into ingots and then send it through here to get to our final machines down there. Let me work on this for a minute. Okay, forget all of this. I was going to try to bring everything into that open area and do it there, but we're just running into the exact same problem, which is and mostly the biggest part of the problem is having to raise things up to get into the crusher, and then raise them again to get them into the the blast furnace. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so that goes into there. So then if we go up here and put the blast furnace right there. Okay, so we're handling all of this right here. We only the only problem is I do need to put a splitter in somewhere to split off stuff that is not copper. So any iron, which I don't know if we actually have any iron down here at all. Let me see here. Let's check this real quick. No iron. So it's just gems there, and then we have coal and diamonds there. That's a nice source of diamonds, too. So we'll need something to split the diamonds off, which we could probably just do that right here. Split the diamonds off, have them going down that way. No, let's do it right here, and then we'll let the diamonds just continue going straight. That will work out better for us. And then we're just going to have to... I'm figuring we can stack the conveyors. So we can have 2 conveyors, and we'll have one of them bringing our ingots in here, and the other one bringing in coal and gems. But then for each one of the areas, so see, in this area here, we've taken care of the crushing and smelting. Then we can do the same thing here. We'll come down over from here. We've got this flat area right here. We've got coal and iron here, and we can split it off and process the coal and iron, or process the iron into ingots right here. And then, this is going to go. Not sure exactly how I'll handle all this. But then, after we've done that, we'll send them out via the same conveyors. And then we have across the bridge, we have this nice flat area up here. So we could bring all this copper and stuff up here, handle it here, send it out on 2 conveyors going this direction. And then we could bring in our iron, coal, and copper from the other side. Oh, no, that's not going to work. We have that long corridor, or the long tunnel, whatever you want to call it. Just going to come back around here. So we have this. Would we be able to fit... Come on. Be nice if I could fit not having to deal with that in there. I don't think we'd be able to fit anything in here. Let's see... No, nothing to be able to, because these are objects. It's not just a connection point. They would all get stuck there. So the tunnels just aren't tall enough. At least these aren't. If we could figure out a way to... Now, I could reroute this and come around the back side with this one. And then maybe we could get ingot processing here, going here. But we've got iron here to process too. So we'd end up having to do 2 things. And I don't think there's enough room here for that. No, I don't think there's enough room here for that. So we'd have to figure out how to process that room. But there's way more copper and everything over on the other side. And of course we have that one up top too. Alright. Well, this has been mostly exploration and planning. We did get this going at least. How are we doing? We've already got enough iron rods. We took care of that. And we're getting pretty close on copper and gold. And then we need to do plates, which shouldn't be a big deal. I can just swap out these machines doing the rod extrusion and put in plate makers. And the only thing we're worried about, we haven't got anything started, is the pipes. But I think we got a good plan for next time. Sadly, though, that's going to be it for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.